my commands at all times, fight on my signal.
All right, 4 rounds or less. Both fighters don in black and white trunks, but if you look closely, you'll see the debuter coming out of the red corner. That would be Reece, standing in around 5'6". So you got a veteran opponent, well-traveled opponent, a lot of ring time in Allen, who's also got the height advantage, but there's a reason you got a pro debut fighter with this kind of record. See what the expectations are from his management group and see how it plays out. Reece with that left, and right off the bat, you just saw it just caught Allen off guard. Now straight right hand. See for pro debuter, calm, trying to work behind that jab a little bit. Doesn't need to headhunt. He knows that. Work the body a little bit. The shots up top are going to come. See how it pause? I mean, he knows he's a smaller fighter, but he does have to work behind that jab. Now, still, though, you got a fighter that's been in there who's had a substantial of ring time, so you still want to be smart. Even though it's a record of 439-1, that's a substantial amount of ring time. You're talking about 120 rounds. So he still has to be judicious and cautious and fight smart. But also, too, with all that being said, you also have to know going in that you're going against a fighter that has suffered a string of losses. I mean, we talked about the Silva's losing streak. We're seeing it right now in this one. You've got an opponent in Allen that has dropped 16 straight, I believe. We'll double check between rounds. That closed in a 1. The other thing out of his 4 wins, has 4 knockouts, but he's also been stopped 23 times and 39 losses. So I think if I'm Reece, I might want to apply a little more pressure in this second round, knowing that you got an opponent. And I'll pull it up right now and see the streak. Looks like 29-30 losses in a row. Started his career 0-2, got a win back in 2013. And from there, lost 3 straight. And then he was sitting at 1-5, won again 2, 2-6, and then 2 out of the next. And that's 4 wins, 4-7, and there you have it. So that's a substantial losing streak right there. And listen, I will say this. He's game because he's going against opponents that have had some pretty solid records, but he's also losing against some opponents that also have some lopsided records. So if you're Reece, his corner should tell him, sit on those punches a little more and start to push up your punch output and press your opponent. Get him out of there. I I mean, even right there, you see Reece. You see how Allen is kind of bobbing. Still not set, almost a stationary target. There's no need for Reece to spin around and turn like that. Just sit on the jab and then work from behind the jab. And that's going to set up your offense. That's going to be your tone setter. And work the body a little more. There you go. Left hand downstairs. He starts sitting on those punches right now. You can just tell Allen not throwing back, pawn. His legs. He's not really on steady ground right now. That left hand is just pawn. Those punches have nothing on him. Touch him up a couple times, get him to drop that guard, come right over top with that right hand, doubled with that left. That's a good exchange right there, and then the right hand. There's another right hand. Now you start to see sitting on those punches a little bit, and Allen up against the ropes. This is where he doesn't want to be. Another body shot, and again, you got a fighter that's dropped so many in a row. Another right hand, that's going to be it. He's out. And here's an opportunity. You're making your pro debut. You sit on your punches if you're Reece. You already got your opponent hurt. Go right downstairs one more time and come over the top. No need to headhunt. There you go, downstairs. There you go. That's what you do. Downstairs on the right. They're going to step in and stop this one. Allen is done. He's absolutely done. There's no reason for this fight to continue. That's a good job by the young gun.